Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rising Star. My name is Ruth. Thank you for joining me. This is your daily message. Ooh, today we have the seed 66. All right. So you may be planting a new seed here, or maybe something that you've planted is starting to manifest in your 3D world. All right, Spirit, why the seed today? Beginnings come in many forms. They are not always a beautiful seed placed intentionally in nourishing soil. Origin stories, like any birth story, are complex, surprising, multi-layered, and usually reveal a central image or detail that represents the fully formed being. Simply stated, the end is present in the beginning, or the entire oak tree resides within the acorn. Whether you follow this imaginal theory or not, know that when this card appears, there is a potent generative energy all around. It stirs your very insides and usually results in an antsy, impatient feeling. Pay particular attention to what agitates you, as it is a sure sign of growth to come. You are bumping up against a growth edge. It is from the grit that the pearl eventually comes to be. All right. So it looks like there's a new beginning here. And this kind of feels like it's related. New beginning, eh? This kind of feels like it's related to the Scorpio full moon because during that moon, um, you most likely felt or had clarity on something that needed to be shed. It's a time when we shed a skin so that we can transform into the next level. That skin being shed, that's the uncomfortable part here. So you may be realizing, like, maybe there's a seed you planted, but it wasn't growing because something was blocking it, right? Something was holding you back. You didn't have the whole picture yet, but it's kind of like you're starting to get that full picture here. Um, if you did what you needed to do with whatever came up for you during the Scorpio full moon, and it's probably related to whatever house you have Scorpio in. All right. Show us spirit, please. Why the sea? There is a pearl in the middle. That's interesting. The seed on this card is a pearl. The world. Something's ending. For a new cycle to begin, the constant cycle of destruction and creation. The moon. The moon, I'm telling you. Feel free to share what you went through with the Scorpio full moon. I personally think Scorpio moons are the most difficult moon to handle. I never feel good during that time. It's not easy. It's a painful process of growth. Also, it could have something to do with whatever's been coming up for you, wherever you have Libra and Aries in your chart, because that Scorpio full moon really brought that eclipse energy in full swing. Like in the past few weeks, we've had the opportunity to start to realize where there's an issue, but then it's like the Scorpio full moon comes in and shows you this is what needs to die off. All right, Seven of Wands. Yeah, so I feel like there was a blockage here that's been realized, something deep down, kind of like in the subconscious, and it's surface here with this moon energy. The Emperor. This could have something to do with a power struggle of some sort. You might have to release control or control of something, expectation of an outcome. Um, yeah, there could be, and Scorpio is a fixed energy, so it can be very stubborn, very controlling. It feels like if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing right now, you're going to move into a more healed version of divine masculine energy. Your divine masculine is moving into a more healed version. If you're recognizing this, if you're not, you need to open your eyes and figure out what needs to be recognized at this time. Ten of Wands. Yeah, there's a letting go of something. Something you've been holding on to, you're letting go of. And it feels like there was a desire for control here when an expectation of some sort needed to be released. The Nine of Pentacles, it's freeing you, it's liberating you. The High Priestess. This has come up from within for healing. All right, show me the world and the moon, please. I'll make this quick because I have someone coming over for a reading. The world and the moon, the Three of Wands. You're able to see the future now. This, you, whoever I'm talking to, you've successfully ended something here that needed to end. And it feels like something you were holding on to that you need to let go of. Now you're going to see new opportunities coming in. Now you're going to see the growth that's happening underneath the surface here. This growth. This is the opportunity here. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. There's your seed. Not surprised to see it. Not surprised to seed it. All right, I'm done. Three of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. There's a new opportunity coming in now that something's been released, something's been cleansed here, something's been shed, something's been transformed. This feels very Scorpio. It may be really coming in full swing around Cancer season. With this moon and this High Priestess here, we have Cancer, Aries, and then all fixed signs, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. Five of Swords. You've waited on here is coming in. You couldn't like crack the code on something. You couldn't figure out how to manifest something in, I feel like, and that's what's coming in here. Um, you see how this crow is on his shoulder and speaking into his ear almost? It's like it's almost like spirit's been trying to get through to you on this, but there was this blockage here. And you may have actually received divine information during this full moon period, like a download or a dream, or you heard a message, or you saw a synchronicity or something that kind of like brought you some clarity here. Show me the Five of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Chariot. Yeah, you weren't able to see this. There was a lot of disappointment here. You're able to move forward now because it's like that some chains have been broken. Something's been released here, and there's this forward movement now. But you weren't seeing something. You just weren't seeing it. You weren't able to. And it's probably because you weren't supposed to see it yet. You were supposed to go through a process here, like a waiting period. It's like it was being handed to you, but you weren't seeing it, and then all of a sudden you did. Eight of Swords, Five of Cups. It's the energy that you were in here. It's something about an expectation. Okay. Like your expectation was in the wrong place. And Ten of Pentacles. This could be something financial for you. Um, Scorpio does rule like death, taxes, debts, partners' finances. That's all eighth house energy. So this could have something to do with your finances, but it's like you were trying to control something that you couldn't, or the expectation itself was a form of control. And there was something about your mindset here that was blocking you. What was it about the mindset? Strength. I'm telling you, it's you were trying to control something that you couldn't control. You had to just let go and let be. All right, Seven of Wands. Five of Cups. Okay, I think that part of this is that you were holding on to something that did not belong, something that didn't fit anymore, an empty cup that you wanted to be refilled, but it wasn't ever going to be refilled. You had to let go of an empty cup here in order to notice the cup that was being handed to you with that Four of Cups, Four of Wands. This could have something to do with your home, family situation. This could be like, let's say you were trying to find a home and you had a certain expectation in your mind of what was right for you, but maybe spirit knew that that wasn't right for you. Maybe you were wanting something out of the wrong place, or for the wrong reasons. That could be what's been released here. It has something to do with your stability being blocked, and it's something that you've been holding on to. The Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So now that you're recognizing this, Spirit is bringing in a change for you, and it feels lucky and it feels destined. I know some people don't really believe in luck, so you don't have to actually think of it like that, but like positive, not maybe not luck, but it's very positive. It's destined. You were meant to experience this process. You may have something opposing between Scorpio and Taurus as well in your chart. All right, the Emperor, the Ten of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you had an idea of how something was supposed to be, and that's not really how it's supposed to be. That was just your idea of it. Kind of like a fantasy. The Two of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Empress falling out. There's something healing in the divine masculine here that is giving the divine feminine room to work within. The Hermit and the Tower. It truly feels like a moment of clarity, an epiphany of some sort. There's been some self-reflection here. Show me the Tower. That is Scorpio energy. We have a Taurus, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Virgo, Aquarius, Leo. Two of Wands. Yeah, you're looking in a different direction now. Okay. Your head was turned in the wrong direction. And then it's like you looked over and you saw the truth here. Okay. Something was mentally opened up here. Ten of Wands. And it was like some sort of emotional, this attachment, this control, there was something emotional um connected to it. Like, how to explain that? A negative type of emotion. An emotion that needed to be left in the past. All right, Ten of Wands, Two of Swords, the Empress. It's opening up now. I feel like you're unlocking feminine energy. This could be too that like maybe there was okay. Yes. There is an expectation here that may be related to a conditioned mentality. So let's say you were raised being told you're never going to have stability unless if you work really hard and you're very dominant and you're assertive and you're aggressive and you take from others and all of this. Like that's the only way you're ever going to be successful is if you stomp on other people or something like that. So it could be something like that here with like a social conditioning way of thinking that you're breaking free from and you're realizing that that's not always the way. Sometimes I like the feminine energy needs to come in here too and play her part. It's like you can't just be logical all the time. There needs to be that heart involvement, like the integration of the heart space as well. That's where the divine feminine is. So that integration between the two. Uh, I hope it's making sense to you guys. Nine of Cups. Yeah, you were being blocked from a wish fulfillment because of the type of approach here, which was coming from an unhealed divine masculine mentality. All right, Nine of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. It's like you're being set free here, let loose. Like you were trapped in a cage and then the door was open and you're just like bolting out, you know? The Chariot. Look at that. You're freed. You're moving forward now. This is quick. This is a quick growth, a quick movement. Something is able to manifest really quickly now because a problem has been solved. All right, the High Priestess, the Star, like that. The Knight of Cups. All right, so now you're able to move forward from the heart space, from a healthy heart space, not like probably an unhealthy root chakra is what we were dealing with. You know what I mean? Like that unhealed divine masculine. But it's, you see where you're supposed to go now. You're following intuition. That's what it is. It's your intuition sits in your heart space, right? Opening your heart space will help open up your intuition and help you to connect more. That is divine feminine energy. So you'll connect more intuitively. All of these upper three chakras are feminine energies. So I feel like that's what we're doing here is healing that part, but now your intuition is guiding you down the right path. This has something to do with your heart opening. Yeah. I just cut the deck and the Three of Swords was right here. Ooh, and the Seven of Swords and the Four of Swords. So it's like you were lying to yourself, but you weren't because you truly believed something here. It does feel like a mindset shift. You truly believed that you were doing the right thing, but it was actually like sabotaging you in some way. And now you're able to heal from this. This is a Libra energy too. I feel like this is what I truly feel about this eclipse energy that we've just gone through. Aries and Scorpio, the Aries eclipse and the Scorpio full moon we just had, they worked together to bring the crap up from deep within, right? And then that Libra energy is coming in right behind it and balancing everything out. It's like the tower and then the star. Um, yeah, I hope that makes sense. Also, the Scorpio full moon was squaring Pluto and Aquarius. So that's like a whole nother dynamic we have going on there. With Scorpio's ruling planet squaring the moon in Scorpio. It made it even more difficult, but for a good reason. We move through all of these different types of astrological energies for a reason. There's always a lesson there. There's always something to be achieved, you know. So you just kind of have to go with the flow on it. Let's get an oracle, please, Spirit. A sense of sureness and this wild uncertainty. Yeah, it feels like there's a calm coming after a storm now. We had the storm about a week ago. I don't remember the title of the reading. I give and receive plentifully. That is this balancing of the divine feminine and divine masculine energies here, the giving and the receiving. You're finding a balance here. I'm raising my vibration. Yeah. You've unlocked something. This is this raising your vibration. Okay. You're seeing a truth in something. You are breaking free from some sort of mental conditioning. It's like a paradigm shift here. And this is leveling you up. This is bringing you up this like heavenly staircase that you can see there in the Hierophant card. And it's unlocking something. You're like unlocking a secret code or something. All right, you guys have a good one, and I'll see you soon.